Welcome back my friends, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Just Shake or Stir. My name is Georgi and it's time for a Monday Dram. And today I want to present to you one of my favorite bitters aperitivo ever in the world. And this is the Campari. So if you're following this channel, if you're one of my subscribers, you should know by now that I'm a big fan of Campari and there's always space for the Campari on my shelf. And here we go. The bottle is always staying kind of filled up, and when it's go down a little bit, I'm ready for a new one. I never run out of Campari. I guess many of you tried Campari and I guess some of you hate it, but some of you love it. Some of you are not sure yet, and that's absolutely understandable. Campari, it's a bitter aperitivo. The human nature, us as a human, we're created and designed not to like any bitters and any kind of this kind of flavors a little bit putting us back. But with time, with training your palate, you start to experience and you start to enjoying a totally different kind of flavor profiles when you start drinking bitters and start probably trying different like Amaris, bitter aperitivos and so on. So I will kind of understand if you are not yet fan of the Campari and maybe this is kind of a video which you like not gonna be convinced. Listen, you have to start like everything else, nice and slow. So I will suggest starting with Campari with a small kind of just sips or maybe in a cocktail. So the Campari history, it's what to say, it's full with emotions and full with like amazing things. Starting in 1960 with Gaspare Campari, who is the person who created Campari and the founder of the company. Since then the Campari has been all over the world, just keep growing, keep staying there and keeping the first place when it's come to some of the world famous cocktails. So if you never try, you probably heard of Negroni or the most famous Campari and soda, or maybe the Americano, or maybe Boulevardier, and so many more. You know what I mean? Campari, it's a major part of each bar in the world, each cocktail. It's in every cocktail menu and you can't escape it. So when it comes to the history, there's lots. Starting from 1960, then growing slowly, becoming a classic, then becoming a kind of a modern icon and a pretty much celebrity orientated drink. Many big names actually did advertising for Camparis. Not to mention the art of Campari. They have a full gallery open with the art of Campari, and if you kind of want to do a research and see stuff, you may find things like my picture here behind. I don't think you can see it very well, but this is one of the arts. They have like hundreds and hundreds fantastic arts. So guys, this is the Campari. You know, I'm gonna keep this video really short because there's much you want to see about the story and I want to tell you about the story. I do prefer if you join me on Thursday and experience few different cocktails with Campari. Okay, let me have a sip. I just do love it. So on Thursday I'm gonna present 2 or 3 different cocktails. There won't be a Negroni, there won't be a Campari and soda because I've already did Negroni and I've already did different types of Negronis as well. I did few cocktails with Campari, but if you want to check these Negronis, make sure you check the card here. I have cherry Negroni, I have the regular, I have green, I have white, many things, but we talk about Campari. So I will present 2 or 3 different variations and I'm gonna try to make kind of a good selection of a mellow cocktails for those of you who wants to try Campari and never try it and still not kind of sure if you like the bitterness of it, and for those of you who already know. Now, suggestion from me, if you never try Campari and if you want to see if it's for you or you want to kind of give it a go, visit your local bar or go with friends somewhere and order a cocktail or just ask the bartender to give you a little try. You know what I mean? I know it could be shocking in the beginning when it's come the first bitterness, but stay with it, okay? Give it a chance. Every sip of every spirit, the first sip, it's always not the one which is going to show you the full character of the drink you're drinking. It's the same with the whiskeys and everything else. Always take a little rest, take the second sip, and then you're going to start experience everything. Now when it comes to Campari, the mystery is like 100%. secret recipe, nobody knows what's happening, okay? People saying there's 20 botanicals and kind of aromatics and herbs inside. Other people saying it's 60s. Some people saying even it's 80s. Well, stop guessing, because up to date the only two ingredients which we know is going in the Campari, it's a water and a spirit. That's all. The only few people who knows the recipe is the one which still responsible to create the exact same taste which Gaspare Campari created in 1960. So if you ever try, or if you ever think somebody is gonna tell you the recipe, it won't happen. If you ever try something similar to Campari and somebody tried to recreate it, it won't happen. So if you want to have the full experience, if you want to enjoy the full flavor and power and excitement of Campari, you gotta go for Campari. No replacements, okay? There's many other bitter aperitivos out there, fantastic bitter aperitivos, like for example, you can go with the Luxardo aperitivo, you can go with Sterlino, you can go with many others like P31, which is the green one. This all fantastic products, but none one of them ever's gonna replicate Campari. So boys and girls, this is all from me. I'm gonna enjoy my Campari today. A really quick episode. I'm still recovering after my birthday last Friday. It was good fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna see you all on Thursday with 2 or maybe 3 Campari cocktails, which is really good to start experience the flavors and the wonderful taste of the Campari, and maybe make something for the festive season. So for now, enjoy your week, and I'll see you on Thursday. And as always, I love you and I leave you.